Today we're talking about tips on choosing your business partner / investors. I probably have hundreds of partners, investors combined that we work together on different ventures, and I've come up with a few tips that really help me to evaluate if this person is a good person to join your team, to become a partner or be an investor of your project. First thing is, and that works in actually friendships as well and relationships that you want to build, is you can look at this person's reputation by seeing how transparent he is about everything that he's doing. We like to work with people that are transparent on the projects they work on, the projects they funded. And the second thing is to see their reputation of his peers. Does that individual have a good portfolio of projects that he invested, or he has a portfolio of work that's established? And does he have a good foundation of friendships and partners that he's worked with for the long term? And what I've always seen to be true is someone that has a large amount of projects, a lot of partners of his own for a long time, those are the people that you want to work with. You don't want to work with someone who's a lone wolf, who doesn't have a lot of support behind him, that has a lot of great reputation over the years. You know, people, he doesn't have friends for longer than 5 years, 10 years. Those are red flags that I would look out for. And that's red flags for relationships, for finding an investor or finding a business partner. If you're going out, you're hanging out with this person, you're having meetings, and you can't really, through these conversations, find out what he's really doing or who his friends are, you know, meeting them, and you haven't met his 10-year friend or 10-year partner, that's a troublesome red flag. And that shows, well, why can't they sustain a long-term relationship or a long-term partnership, an investor? That's definitely something that you want to watch out for. So the partners we work with, the investors we work with, either have successful investment projects with other partners, or we've seen or we've known each other and worked together for a long time on different things. That's important. My partner in the agency, we grew up together from middle school all the way to high school to college to gap years, and we've done it all. We get to work together. So we've really seen the lows and highs of everything, and we work together for that, and more than any project or for financial gains. So I think that's really important, to see the reputation of the individual, how he is with his family, how he is with his friends, how long are his friendships, how long are his association with other people, what is that person's reputation in town, and what do other people say about this individual. I think those are all key things, and that's far more than, you know, the followers you have on Instagram, or, you know, things that can be inflated or what they say. I think it's really nice to have that reputation check kind of situation and to see what that is. The second thing is obviously is really by working with them. So rather than going into straight equity partner with someone, the best way is to really just, you know, get a few projects in, smaller projects in with them, let them have a different role in the business to see how you guys work together. I think the biggest errors I've made at a young age is like, oh yeah, let's be partner immediately. Do this 50-50. I barely know you, I've known you for a year, and let's do this project. I think we should say, yeah, that's the way to start any collaboration. Let's start a collaboration first. It's like dating. You don't go straight to marriage on the first day. You collaborate on some sort of project and see how you guys collaborate, how you guys work. Are your work ethics the same? Are your long-term values the same? Are your business ethics the same? Are your communication styles the same? These things need to be aligned so that you can truly be successful in what you're doing. I believe you should have different skill sets for different partners, and they complement each other just like a relationship. That's important. So for me, my partner might be really good at something on the operations side of the restaurant, construction, and I'm taking care of the finance and the marketing. That's a great collaboration. You don't necessarily have to have the same personality, but your values should be really the same. You guys believe in transparency, business ethics, making sure our product is the best, that customer is number one. All those things need to line up, because if you don't, you will have debates later on that will really falter the collaboration of your product. So collaborate a little bit with your partner, test the water with their relationship, with your partnership, with your investor. So those things I think are the great things. So for our investors, maybe instead of having them invest 10%, 20% in the beginning, have them invest 1%, 2%, just to see how they are as an investor and really build that relationship. So the next project, or you're scaling and you need more funding, then they can be in the second round, rather than having them to be the complete 50% owner or so plus. So number one, making sure they're reputable in the community, make sure that you can see their friendship, they're a transparent person. I think those things are very important in seeing the person. And the second thing is just take your time to build that relationship. Take things one step at a time. Collaborate first rather than become equity partners, and do those things one step at a time when you're looking for your partnership or an investment partner. Another thing that's really important when we choose investors and business partner, not talking about work, is the long-term value. Are they looking for a short-term gain? What's their investment horizon? Are they looking for monthly returns? Are they looking for a big exit down the line? I think by communicating those key factors to your investors and business partners is really important in the early stages of your discussions, because if your investor is looking for monthly returns, perhaps your venture is not for that, or your investor is looking for 50x return when you're projecting 10x. You should really communicate that and have a solid communication and foundation of what you're looking to achieve financially and what you're looking to achieve for the business, the end goals are. That's important. And communication is always important, making sure you're updating your investors on what you're doing for your business, what's the new model, what's the pivot. Those things are important in my time when I discuss with investors, keeping them updated in a monthly letter, being able to be reachable at all times. Those are key factors when you're dealing with your investors or business partners. And if you have any questions about selecting your partner, or you have questions about partnership or how to raise capital, feel free to shoot me a message or leave a comment below, and I'd love to chat with you and answer anything I can. By the way, what are your tips in finding the best investors and best business partners? I would love to hear it. Thanks.